In this video, we will talk about the data engineering services in Microsoft Fabric, and we will see in detail how we can create Lakehouse notebooks and what are the features within it. So data engineering in Microsoft Fabric enables users to design, build and maintain infrastructure and systems which enable their organizations to collect data from the source, store it into Microsoft Fabric, then process and analyze it using notebooks or you can say SQL, and we can perform these tasks on large volume of data. So basically, if we point out the main points, then it will use to create and manage your data using a lakehouse. Then we can design pipelines to copy data into the lakehouse, the pipeline feature which is available within Data Factory. We can use Spark job definitions to submit jobs to Spark cluster, and we can use notebooks to write code for data ingestion, data preparation and data transformation. So now let's first talk about Lakehouse. So Lakehouse are data architectures which allow organizations to store and manage structured and unstructured data in a single location, and we can use various tools to import the data into Lakehouse. So if you want to create a lakehouse, you have to just simply click on this lakehouse option, and a new window will open. You have to enter the name of the lakehouse. So let's say we will say it Fabric Coast Lakehouse. So you just have to enter the name and you can simply click on create. Once you click on create, the new lakehouse will get created within seconds. So this is the interface of a lakehouse. You will see there are two types of options. One is table and one is files. So table will store the structured data, and file will store the unstructured as well as semi-structured data. And if you want to get data into Lakehouse, so on the top left you can see this option. You can upload files directly from your local machine. Then you have the option for data pipeline, data flow. There are options for shortcut and event stream too. So you can, using these options, you can import the data, and whenever you create a lakehouse, a new SQL analytics endpoint get created with the lakehouse. So from the top right you can select the SQL analytics endpoint, and here you can explore your data using SQL queries. So you can see we can create a new SQL query, we can create a new visual query, and one thing you have to keep in mind is you can only perform read operations. You cannot modify your data within Lakehouse SQL Analytics endpoint. It only support read operations. So this is the SQL Analytics endpoint of Lakehouse. So you can see the interface of the SQL Analytics endpoint as well as Lakehouse. So now we will move toward creating a notebook. So you can simply close these. We will go back to our workspace, and you can see this lakehouse has been created as an item, and this is the symbol of lakehouse. Now we will again click on new more options, and to create a notebook you have to follow the same process. Just click on the notebook and a new notebook get created automatically. So this is the interface of notebook. Here you can integrate the lakehouse from where you want to perform the data data analysis. The data has been stored in the lakehouse, so you can connect it. This is the add option. We will add an existing lakehouse, or let's say you have importing the data using notebook and you want to store it into a new lakehouse, then you can simply click on new lakehouse. So right now we will connect the existing lakehouse which we have created. So here you will see all the lakehouse which has been present within your tenant, or you can say within your ID. But right now we will focus only on the lakehouse which we have created earlier. So in this way you can connect the lakehouse. Whatever data is present here will be reflected, and then you can simply use it. Now next you can see that there is a PySpark Python language is selected, but there are options for 4 more languages: Spark Scala, Spark SQL, Spark R. So you can simply select it, and then the global language was changed to Spark SQL, and then you can write SQL queries. So this is the interface of the notebook which is available within data engineering services. So these are the two major things Then we also have environment and other options. Spark job definition, you can create it and explore it. So this is all about data engineering services.